everyone! So I decided to make a gear video. I always see that everyone posts their gear videos and I love watching them, so I figured, yeah, might as well make my own. I have a lot of gear that I'm bringing, which I think people are going to have their opinions on the gear that I'm bringing, but if I'm going to be honest, I've used a lot of my gear already in the past and I really like it, but some of the more luxury items, I don't know, I just want to be comfortable and I'm not really concerned about getting it right off the bat. And I'm gonna have my sister be on the lookout for anything that I'm mailing back just in case. Nothing is permanent. I can always send stuff back, or I can always buy new gear, or I can have my sister send me gear that I already have that I need. Like for example, I have micro spikes that I'm leaving with my sister, but in any case, if I look at the forecast and I see that, you know, there might be snow or ice on the ground where I am, no problem, I'll just have her send it to me. Also, we're starting in February, so I wanted to have a lot of warm clothes and other things on hand that'll keep me warm, because I do sleep cold. But the reason why we're starting in February is because we would rather hike when it's a little bit cooler. Like, I definitely prefer it. It's just that I happen to be a cold sleeper. But I'm gonna have Andrew with me, which is nice, but I decided to have warm clothes around because why not? And then I can just send it home. And as far as electronics, I think that most people don't really carry around a DSLR or a mirrorless camera. You know, most people just use their phones, because iPhones now and different Androids, they're just really good now in terms of the camera, how they function. It's basically you just have like a computer with you. But if you do carry cameras, you know that it does weigh a significant amount. Like if I didn't bring my camera with the lens and the other stuff I need, I would easily shave off like another pound, more than a pound. But I can't. I have to bring my camera. Like, I just love taking pictures and it's so worth it for me to bring. So I will just carry that burden on my back, literally. And also, I'm really fortunate enough to be hiking with Andrew, so he's actually going to be carrying the tent. I mean, there's two of us hiking together. Of course, we're gonna be sharing a tent. I think that allows me a little bit of leeway in terms of all the extra stuff that I'm going to bring, like my camera and the more warm clothes I need to bring, as opposed to Andrew. Andrew does sleep very warm, so he literally is just gonna like sleep in shorts and call it a day. But yeah, without further ado, here's the gear video. So I figured I'd start with all the clothes that I'm going to be bringing on the thru hike. So I have them all laid out here. Let's get started with the clothes that I'm going to be wearing most of the time. So I have the Injinji toe liner socks and the Darn Tough quarter crew socks, some ex officio underwear, a regular Old Navy bra, a buff, an Old Navy workout tank, an REI quarter zip, and Belief hiking pants. So here I have my mid-layer Melanzana. It's really, really warm, which I'm gonna need because we're starting in February and I get cold really easily. And then I have my Arc'teryx Zeta raincoat. And I know it's not the lightest thing, but it's really, really nice. I use this to commute in the city, walking around the city streets every day, and going hiking in it, especially in the snow. I found it to be really nice. And I figured since I spent good money on it, I just didn't feel like buying another raincoat because they go for a pretty penny. And now I also got the Enlightened Equipment Torrid puffy jacket. It's really light and I got it with the 7D on the inside and 10D on the outside. And also for the rain gear, I have rain pants from Z-Packs. It's literally so tiny when you pack it up and it's awesome. I think it weighs like maybe 2 ounces or so. And I also have some rain mitts over here. Some regular REI rain mitts, a baseball cap for my hood, or if it's sunny, I mean, obviously. A Smart Wool beanie, REI gloves, a another pair of Darn Toughs, and some Smart Wool socks for when I'm sleeping, because I get very, very cold. And for my base layers that I'm sleeping in, I have -33 merino wool long sleeve top and leggings. And I really like them. I've worn them hiking in the winter, and I usually wear them to sleep when I'm camping, and yeah, they've held up for a number of years already, so bringing those with me. And for my feet, I have the Ultra Lone Peak 4.5s. And in them, I have Dr. Scholl's inserts because I have flat feet, but my feet are also kind of wide, so the roomy toe box is really good for toe splay. I have gaiters to go with it. And for my camp shoes, I have the Zero Z Trails. I know Andrew is bringing Crocs, but they're a little bit too bulky for me, so I decided to try these out, and if not, you know, I could always switch to Crocs later. And I'm storing all my clothes in a Z-Pack dry bag in a size medium. It has fleece on the inside. I turned it inside out. So if I want to use this as a pillow, I could. And it'll be nice and soft. So, onto the food and water system. So for my food bag, I have the Hilltop Bear Bag. It's a large size in blue, just the regular one. So I marked it with some tape, some like cute emoji tape, and a V because that's my last name and it's on both sides. And I also have the rucksack, also marked with a V, with some paracord in it. And for my water filtration system, I have the Katadyn Be-Free 1 liter and an extra smart water cap, and also I'm gonna get a sports cap right before I leave. Probably drink some Life Water or something. Anyways, to the cooking system. I'm gonna use an MSR Pocket Rocket 2 onto the gas canister, which is inside this Toaks 750 pot with a lid. And it's inside a bandana, because just in case it's like wet, I don't want it to just like soak in there. Yeah, the gas canister's in here. I'm just gonna store all of it within that. And when I boil water and whatnot, I'll put it in a quart-sized Ziploc that goes into this Hyperlight Cozy. For the other water, when I have coffee in the morning, I'm going to be using this Sea to Summit cup, collapsible cup, and I'm going to be using a mini Bic to light the Pocket Rocket. And of course, I'll be eating all my stuff with this spork from Sea to Summit. Let's talk about the bathroom situation real quick. I have a Cooler Cloth, Deuce of Spades trowel with some wipes, and some toilet paper. Then I also have this Backcountry bidet. It's Cooler Clean, I believe. Yes, Cooler Clean. And I just attached it to a separate water bottle because I don't feel really comfortable using my water bottle that I'm gonna drink out of and then also spraying myself with the same water bottle. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna explain further, you know. Here I just have various toiletries such as my toothbrush, my toothpaste, lotion, sunscreen, some Dr. Bronner soap, and a towel, and floss with a needle in it just in case I need to make some very last minute repairs. I also have some meds that I need to bring, look for my asthma and my allergies. I'm also lactose intolerant, so fun. I also have Band-Aids, Imodium, alcohol pads, gauze, just in case. And also bringing a wet brush because my hair gets tangled very, very easily and need to comb that out. All right, let's talk electronics. I'll start over here first. So I have an iPhone mount for my tripod, and I'll be charging everything with my Nitecore NB10000. I actually have 2 of them. And to charge that, I'll be using this Anker Nano 735. The Anker Nano 735 has 2 USB-C ports and 1 USB-A port. I believe it charges at 65 watts total, which, you know, charging everything that I'm bringing, I need something pretty strong. This has proved to work great so far, so hopefully it'll hold up while we're out there. And here are all my wires. I have some of them tied with scrunchies because I'm definitely going to need extra scrunchies for my hair just in general, so I figured that'll be perfect to keep these in line, and in any case, I have extra scrunchies. So it's just various USB-C, micro USB, USB-A, and Lightning. adapters and my Apple Watch thing, and I also have this Lightning to SD card because I'll be bringing my camera for my photography stuff. With that, here's some photography stuff. I have here my battery charger. It's also from Nitecore because it charges 2 batteries in one, so I thought that was really cool, so I went ahead and bought it to try it out. And it is the UCN5. So you put one battery in the front, one battery in the back, plug it in, and they both charge at the same time because I'm bringing 2 batteries. And here are the memory cards and the holders. Here is a pen to clean my lens and the PD clip to put that on my backpack so I have my camera on hand at all times, easily accessible. Here's my camera, the Canon RP with a 35mm RF lens from Canon as well. And here's the UltraPod that it's standing on, but this is just for photography. I will be vlogging using my iPhone 12 Pro, which is somewhere, but you all know what an iPhone 12 Pro is, so I'm not even gonna bother. Also, one more thing, bringing the Apple Watch. Here's some other extra electronics that I'm bringing. I have the Garmin InReach, and Andrew and I both have one because you never know what's gonna happen out there. I have the Apple AirPods Pro. I just really like having no wires going around me, so I thought it's pretty worth it to bring. But in any case, I also have wired Lightning adapter headphones like right there. And I'm gonna be storing them in the Z-Packs Diddy bags because just in case it rains, I wanna put my camera in the big one. And all the smaller stuff will go into the small Diddy bag. And just in case, I'm going to be bringing these silica beads because, you know, just to trap any extra excess moisture in these bags, which don't want because these are super important. Here I have some miscellaneous accessories. So here's a fanny pack that I'm going to be wearing from Light AF, and I'll have my sunglasses and my regular glasses in there, have some hand sanitizer, I'll have this Swiss Army knife, a mask, a bandana, which the bandana is actually going to be tied to my backpack, some hand warmers. I'm also going to bring this Nano backpack from Sea to Summit. It's like 1 ounce, but I want to have it in any case because when I go to town, I want to be able to carry my camera around with me because I don't want to leave it just anywhere. So that'll be nice to just be able to have and to carry my camera around in. I also have this pen with a stylus on the other side, and it's wrapped in Leukotape. Here I have a waterproof ultralight wallet from Hartford Gear Co. It's just for my cards and my money and my IDs. Here I have my new Black Diamond Alpine Cork trekking poles. So I've been using the Black Diamond Ergo Trail Cork, something like that. Those trekking poles, I really liked them, but I just realized that something was wrong with them, so I had to go pick these up at Cabela's last minute. I also have this umbrella from Gossamer Gear. I've been on the fence about bringing this, but I decided that I might as well try it, and if I don't like it, I can always just send it home. So let's talk about the big 3. So this is my backpack. It's the ULA X-Pack Circuit. It's made out of VX21, which I chose that material because I thought it was a good compromise between the durability and the waterproofness, just to have that extra layer of waterproof since I have my camera that I want to keep dry as well as all my other stuff. And I'll also have a liner inside. This is a really nice backpack. I have taken this out climbing, I've taken this out hiking, and it's just super comfortable. It carries the weight really, really well, especially with my climbing gear. That stuff gets really heavy, so I'm pretty confident that this backpack will serve me well. And for our tent, we're going to use the Z-Packs Triplex tent. We're going to stake it down with the MSR mini groundhogs. I think we need like 8 to 12 if I remember correctly. They're not pictured here because Andrew already has them packed away. But we really like this tent. It's really roomy. We decided to go for the triplex because even though there's 2 of us, we wanted that extra comfort. And for the record, Andrew is 6'4" and I'm 5'3", so having that extra space will be really, really nice. And on to the sleeve system. So I have the Enlightened Equipment 10 Degree Revelation quilt, and Andrew also has the same quilt, except mine is in a regular, and his is in long since he is 6'4". I chose a quilt because I am a side sleeper, which will explain my next pieces of gear. Here I have the Thermarest NeoAir X Lite inflatable sleeping pad, and under it I'll have the Gossamer Gear Thin Light 1/8 pad. And here is a super luxury item that I decided to try. It's pretty light, but it's a sleeping pad inflator. It inflates it pretty fast, and I always have a problem blowing these things up. Like, Andrew is super quick at doing it, but me, I feel like that SpongeBob meme where, you know, he just like lifts a finger and he's like out of breath. Well, that's me blowing up this sleeping pad. So I decided I'm gonna give this a go, and if anything, like, maybe I could just send it home if I feel that after a while it's just not worth it. On to some other sleeping accessories. So I have this Sea to Summit sleeping bag liner. Since we're starting in February, I thought it'd be nice to have, since I do sleep a little bit cold. And here I'll have a Sea to Summit pillow, the Eros pillow, regular size. Then here I have Enlightened Equipment Torrid booties. These are really warm and it's awesome. So yeah, that's all the gear that I'm bringing on the Appalachian Trail this year. I made a lighter pack and I'll link it down below in the description. And I'll be vlogging on the trail, Andrew and I. So if you want to follow along, maybe hit that subscribe button and like the videos. Maybe hit the notification bell, wherever it is. And also, if you could follow me on Instagram here, that'd be awesome, because I love taking photos. I'm posted on there, and that's why I'm bringing this camera, like I was explaining before. So, you know, I really appreciate it. And I know this video is extensive, and if you made it all the way to the end, like, thank you so much for watching. I'm very excited for this. I'm very, very excited that it's happening. So yeah. Till next time. Bye, guys.